What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA. And to kick it off, today is the day of the new Mega Dimension DLC. I only saw two of the new Megas, but I haven't seen them. I haven't seen the others yet. And I'm already looking forward to seeing what else this has. But so, how y'all doing? And if you're just following, make sure make sure to leave a follow in the chat. And subscribe too. Hang on just one second. Let me put this message in. Okay. Alright. So but before I go into the new Mega Dimension DLC, I'm going to try to show you how on catching Mewtwo. Yes, I got the Mega Stones, but I haven't caught him yet. And I'm about to do that now. So let's begin. Dive into the dream. One of the resources is supposed to be within the Lysander Cafe. Nope. I think it's supposed to be over there. No, wait. Actually, here we go. The machinery power on in response to your presence. Initiating security protocol. Megazones detected. Storing power to critical systems. Activating Project M. This project is highly dangerous. Systems like to release the locks? Never mind. Let me save real quick. Let's do it. There he is. Mewtwo. Now, Green Knight, what do you think you're doing? Mewtwo is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. You're thinking of facing off against that thing? You better not fail to catch it. I'll make sure of that. Mega Evolve. Got it! Awesome. Oh, you caught it? Good, 1 sec. Oof, seeing this place in ruins like this. I gotta tell you, it's a complicated feeling, no matter how long it's been. I figured Holotech was called for in this situation. Voice calls are just so impersonal. Now then, let Auntie Mabel explain to you why you ended up battling Mewtwo in Lysander Labs. Tell me more, Auntie Mabel. Very nice. I do enjoy a good, attentive listener. See, Mewtwo is a Pokemon created by a scientist who is conducting research on Pokemon DNA. It has formidable power, which piqued Team Flare's interest. We wondered if we might be able to use Mewtwo in the ultimate weapon. When we heard it had been spawned in Kahl's unknown dungeon, we went and caught it. Honestly, we still don't know why Mewtwo had to even show up in the Kalos region. One theory was that Mewtwo came seeking the power of Mega Evolution, but even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't arrive at an answer. See, we had pieces of both Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y, but even when we tried using them, the Mewtwo never Mega Evolved. Since Mewtwo tends to mostly just hang about, saving its energy for when it needs to battle, we put Project M on the back burner and forgot about it. But Mewtwo sure does leave me questioning with questions, doesn't it? Like, why awaken now? Was it just reacting to the Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y you have? Which leads to the question of why you even have those 2 Mega Stones in the first place. But what do I know? Maybe Mewtwo will be a good little Pokemon and listen obediently to a trainer with your skills. Anyway, this acting director still has a pile of work awaiting her. So I'm hanging up now. Bye. And bye, Mabel. Okay. Right. Now that right? Now that Mewtwo's done, let's move on to the Mega Dimension. Before I do, I want to share something. I managed to get myself a few shinies, like Diggersby and Bulbasaur. If I can find Bulbasaur, that is. Now that's the alpha. Yeah, here it is. The shiny Bulbasaur. Oh, and a shiny Snover, too. I caught those today, actually. To the rooftop. Team MZ is waiting. Would you be Dream Knight? Who are you? Now, all in good time. Please excuse the altitude and allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ansha. And this is Hoopa, the mischief Pokemon. I've come to your hotel rooftop with a particular request. A request fit for Lumio's renowned Team MZ. If you're willing to hear it, of course. Let me hear it. How agreeable. Thank you. Then, without further ado, help me make a delicious donut that will fill Hoopa with a great surge of power. Okay? A donut? This sure is a cute request. I agree, but it's a bit odd. Why here at Hotel Z? Why not make one at home? Doesn't matter why. I'm not gonna turn down a kid in need of help. Alright, so what we gotta provide a space and find some ingredients. Right. Donuts have to be fried in oil that's at least 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll need supervision. Oh, good point. That must be why she came to Team MZ for help. Does that really make sense to you? I still don't see why she couldn't ask her parents. Ansha, something on your mind? It's just that this hotel's different from the one I'm used to. It feels calmer. Well, calm is good for making donuts, right? No distractions. If you need a workspace, the kitchen and front desk are free. This space looks well cared for. Speaks highly of the people who use it. Right? Oh no! I'm guessing you'll need butter, but I used up the last of ours yesterday. Sorry, Ansha. Oh dear, butter is crucial to the recipe. Never fear. Hold tight for a bit, Ansha. I know a place that has really great butter. I'll see if I can get us some. Meet me at the baker's stall in Magenta Sector 6. Alright, Dream Knight? Have a pleasant trip. In the meantime, I'll prepare everything else we need to make that donut. I'll lend a hand, but as far as this request may be, if we gave our word we'd help. Good luck with the butter, Dream Knight. Oh, this way. Hate having to keep going through this all the time. Oh, it was the other way. Oh well, I managed to get there. We can get the best butter and Lumios from the baker here. Oh, hello, Tony. After some Lumios and butter? You're in luck. I got one pack left. All yours. I once helped the baker here out of a jam while I was out being my usual helpful self. Now she hooks me up with ingredients sometimes. The Team MZ knows the one place in town to get Lumios and butter. You are a resourceful bunch. Who's that? Grisham? And Tarragon? Didn't expect to see you two all buddy-buddy. Well, kid, I got to thinking we needed some new merch to keep the Canatics happy. It's my brainchild for my granddaughter. It's my brainchild for my grandchild. Canary bread. Her fans are gonna eat it up. And old Grisham here agreed to teach me the secrets of bread making as his apprentice. I never agreed to an apprenticeship, but I mustn't extinguish the passion of a budding baker. Unfortunately, this leaves us with a problem to be solved, doesn't it? Yep. This Lumiosian butter isn't big enough for the both of us. This calls for a 2-on-2 battle. Winners bring home the butter. Oh, here we go. Mega Evolve. We'll steer anyone that tries to hold us back. Let's ignite with Mega Evolution, Charizard! Do you know how Excadrill Mega evolves? We bond over how badly we want to win. That's some that's some strong bonding you got. Oh dang it! Excadrill took out my Excadrill took out Greninja. Routines make us find a combination of quality beans and the perfect roast. Because that figures from Team M. Because that figures from Team MZ's leader and their ace. Yeah, they're each a steely challenger. So long, Canary Bread. You were a beautiful dream for the Canatics in me. I suppose it's no surprise our teamwork was lacking. Paragon doesn't even drink coffee. I don't drink coffee either. Tried to get into the taste, but it didn't really like it. Sorry, but a deal's a deal. So it's time for the finest butter in Kalos. I'll take the Lumiosian butter, please. This will be good enough even for Ansha's standards. Paragon, have a little butter, okay? Gotta make that canary bread. Naveen will be thrilled. You got it, kid. I'll make a masterpiece even Grisham's croissants can't hold a candle to. His apprentice is gonna outbake the master. I still haven't agreed to make you my apprentice, but if I'm to teach you, I'll expect no less than the finest of breads from you. One look at your scaffolding courses tells me that your drive to create burns white hot. So I'll teach you with a heat that's just as intense. Be warned. Works for me. Just wait. Your apprentice will rise to the occasion. They make a fun pair. Yeah, they sure do. Okay, duty calls. I gotta go take care of some stuff at Quasargo. Could you bring Ansha to this Lumio no, Lum, Could you bring Ansha this Lumiosian butter? Thanks, Dream Knight. Sure thing. I'll come up. I'll come meet up with you as soon as I'm finished at work. How marvelously this turned out! Welcome back, Dream Knight. Welcome indeed to Ansha's Donuts. She looks cute as a chef. Wow, great storefront. But all this to make one donut? If you want to make a proper donut, the ambiance needs to be just right. Look, I buy that reasoning. It's quite a lot if you only need to cook here this once. You're getting concerned now, Naveen? You sure seemed eager to help us make all this. We gave our word that we'd help, that's all. Were you able to get your hands on that butter, Dream Knight? I sure was. Goodness, Lumiosian butter. I'm told it's some of the finest Kalos has to offer. If there's better butter to be had anywhere, I'd like to see it. That should be it, right? Now Amsa can go ahead and make that donut she wants. You poor, misguided thing! My establishment's donuts are made to order. Didn't you realize? Which means my request entails a bit more work for you, Dream Knight. I'd like you to choose a donut for us to make. Alright? So, well, welcome, dear customers, to Ansha's Donuts. Take 3 berries, we'll make them into a lovely donut. Here, I've got some berries on me. 10 pecha berries. 10 orange. Excellent, we're all set for berries. Now order away. If you give Ansha 3 berries, she can make a donut for you. The kind of donut you'll get will depend on the effects and flavors of the berries used as ingredients. Alright, so let's see here. Try this. Nah. Oh. I'm gonna try the first 3 just to see how it is. See, let me get started at once. Well, that's a good thumbnail. Cool. I like the merging between the 2D art and 3D models. Cherry rainbow donut. Indescribable flavor thanks to its varied ingredients, including cherry berry. It activates Hoopa's powers when eaten. Huh? One lovely donut ready to eat. Well, now let's be off to our destination, Hoopa. You're not going to eat here? If you recall, the thrust of my request was to make a donut that would give Hoopa a surge of power. I need to put Hoopa's surge of power to use at a particular spot. That spot lies on the banks of the Saison Canal. It's close to the Justice Dojo. I no longer understand what Ansha is trying to do. Do you? Ansha, could you let us in on what your plan is here? Certainly. I owe you all at least that much. I suppose you can even come along and see. Let's reconvene along the Saison Canal banks. While I'm here, any moves can become plus moves. Okay. One second while I do this. Here we go. It couldn't hurt. There we go. That should be good. Let me see. Double check one more time. Yeah. All good. Seems everyone is here except for Tawny. Wait up. You asked for Team NZ's help. Don't leave out the leader. Very well. Now that Tawny has arrived, let's begin. Hang on, Anja. I'm here for whatever's about to happen, but you still haven't told us what you're trying to do. Oh yes, I'm sorry. I was so wholly focused on making donuts that I forgot to explain why. My goal is this. To catch a fine legendary Pokemon for my dear mama. I feel like I should have saved that Master Ball instead of using it on Diantha. Maybe I'll get another? Well, we'll just have to see. I have some concerns. Let's hear her out first. People truly can't grasp what they haven't seen for themselves, I suppose. Look at it. Look there if you would. Uh-huh. What is... Well, what is that? It's all squirmy. My eyes playing tricks? Or is there some other place through here? There. That's there. Have her donut, Hoopa, and show them what you can do. Donuts are Hoopa's favorite food. Makes sense. Excellent. It opened as planned. Why did the squirmy spot grow to look like the hole in a donut or something? I'm very pleased with your help, Team MZ. As you see, my donuts cause Hoopa to experience a surge of mysterious power. With that power, Hoopa can use a move that will let us travel through this distortion. And with that, I'm off to catch that fine legendary Pokemon. Be back shortly! Well, Ansha, hold on. What? They're going in there? Who is this child? Got a feeling that things in Lumia's about to get weird again. I have many concerns. Whatever's going on, we can't just leave Ansha in there by herself. Right, let's all follow after her. It's go time. Yeah, I'll feel better as long as you're with us tonight. Whoa. Ew. What is this place? These buildings look just like the ones in Mumio's, but the sky isn't right at all. Wherever we are, we gotta find Ansha. I have no idea what's going on, but we can't leave a kid in here alone. Should we split up and look for her? What do you think, Dreamline? Splitting up? In some totally unfamiliar place? Maybe Dreamline would be fine, but no way am I going off searching alone. It's okay, I'm here too. It's settle then. Shall we pair up? How shall we pair up? I'll go with Leah. That sounds the best. We'll make two fairly balanced pairs, skill-wise. Tony and I will try that direction. Be careful, Naveen. Things okay over there, Tawny? Yeah, we're fine. Let's find Ansha, quick. Well, at least our phones still work here. If something happens, let us know. Let's look for any sign of Ansha. Let's go. Here. Don't you think this place looks just like Lumio? Yeah, it does. Green, look! It's a Mankey! Hello? We just spotted the Mankey. Have you seen any Pokemon where you are? One's here too. So even though this place looks like Lumiose, that Pokemon that Lumiose doesn't. I hope Ansha doesn't get attacked by any of these wild Pokemon. Uh-oh. Looks like it spotted them. And there are a bunch more too. Please don't bring out Annihilate. Looks like it's gonna be a battle. We'll do our best over here. Good luck, you two. Maybe I can catch them? Oh. Okay, can't catch them. $110? Yikes. Sorry, Lita. Already beat you to it. Hey, everyone! Tony, Naveen, are you okay? Those Mankey, they certainly were strong, weren't they? Pretty strong, yeah. Yeah, they were a real handful. Do you think there's some sort of power floating around here that makes Pokemon stronger? I'm getting more and more worried. We gotta find Ansha. Wait, look, over there. There she is. There she goes. After her. Okay, good. They're all healed up. Ansha! Why, hello again, Team MZ. Unfortunately, the fine legendary Pokemon I'm after seems to be elsewhere. Oh, Ansha, I'm sorry. Wait, hold that thought. This place is dangerous. We gotta get out of here. Do we? I'm not particularly bothered. But if the fine Pokemon I'm after isn't here, I suppose there's not much point in staying. Why don't I accompany you back? Fine Pokemon. Wonder if she could mean Giratina. That's a Pokemon that comes from the Distortion world. We'll just have to wait and see what it is. What a relief to see regular old Lumiose again. I think we ought to let Vinny know about what's happened here. Yeah, good call. Hmm? Ansha. What's up, Ansha? Look, up there. Oh, another portal. Oh, Mega Dimension. At least we've confirmed that the donuts I make here can indeed get us to that other space. Thank you for your assistance, Z. Your reputation is well earned. You're the one who made the donut chef, Ansha. But back up for a second. What was that other space besides weird? I don't fully understand it myself. Then rushing headlong in was bold of you. Reckless, one might say. I am a girl on a mission, after all. Rayquaza? I simply must catch the fine Pokemon I saw about 6 months ago in that space. So the fine Pokemon is Rayquaza? Wasn't expecting that. But it would make sense since Rayquaza is able to Mega Evolve. As cool as that is, it's still pretty reckless. Hello, Team NZ. I take it you're keeping yourselves busy as always? Corbeau, hey, did someone borrow money from this guy again? I can hear you, you know. Besides, it's not like any of you would be stupid enough to borrow money off the Rust Syndicate. Only a real idiot would do that. Oh, I assume Tawny is there with you, right? Yes, yes she is. Now listen, there's something important I want to discuss. Come over to my office, all of you. You still won't take no for an answer, I see. If we've all gotta go, what should we do with Ansha? Don't need to worry about me. I can remain here alone, thank you. I'm quite used to it. That's very mature of you to offer. But would you know what to do if a guest came in? That's a big if. What do you think, Dream Knight? We should bring Ansha with us. Yeah, I think you're right. Bringing a kid to the Rust Syndicate seems iffy, but I guess she'll be fine as long as we're all there, especially you, Dream Knight. Right, if he could help save us all from the tower, I'm sure a visit to the Rust Syndicate is no sweat. You'd be more cautious if you've ever been inside the Rust Syndicate HQ yourself, Naveen. Ooh, the hyperspace missions. Complete these missions to demystify the strange dimension that seems to be leaking into Lumio's city. You can take on these missions alongside your main missions and side missions, but change which mission has guidance enabled as needed and aim to tackle as many as you can. Great. I got all the main missions done. So, and the big side quest done too. So let's go with the hyperspace mission. Vinny, did you join the Rust Syndicate? Come on, use your head. He's just here to talk business. More importantly, who's the little lady? No, more importantly, who's the little lady? New Team MZ member? She's a client of ours. That's so. Guess it's no surprise you big shots would have a lot of people asking favors of you. People such as me as it happens. Here's the deal. There's some weirdness going down in Mumio's, and the Rust Syndicate's been looking into it. While the fine eggheads at Quasargo were studying the impact of that nasty business with the tower, they found something else. Their instruments picked up some weird readings, different than Mega Power. Ordinarily, Quasargo Inc. would investigate these abnormal readings on our own, but Vinny and his colleagues have their hands full cleaning up the mess from the tower, plus getting Lumio's redevelopment back on track. So the Red Syndicate agreed to help them out. After all, we gotta protect our investment. I mean, our city. We started investigating, and then what should pop up but that bizarre thing over in Centrico Plaza? Now, I know you TMZ kiddos gonna get tangled up in every little mess that crops up in Moon. So why don't you go ahead and spill everything you know for us? Let me make sure I understand correctly. A donut from Miss Ansha and a move used by Hoopa allowed you to travel through one of these distortions into a space beyond it? That mystery space must have been where those odd readings came from. I think we can surmise that the move Hoopa used is hyperspace hole. An alternate Lumio's access through a hyperspace hole. Why don't we just call it hyperspace Lumios for now? Simpler than spelling that out every time. Alright, hyperspace Lumios it is. Now let's get to the business. So we've got to learn about hyperspace Lumios so we can sort out that distortion over the tower. To get into hyperspace, it sounds like we need two things. The Mademoiselle and her Pokemon. What that means for you, kid, Is that you better get used to this little lady being part of the crew. And Team MZ's gonna need her if you all intend on diving in and investigating hyperspace Mumio. You want to involve Ansha? Not your call, is it? Nor mine. The little lady gets to decide for herself whether she's in or out. I'd be delighted to learn more about hyperspace Mumios. That's the spirit. Consider yourself in charge, Dream Knight. Your new job is to survey hyperspace Mumios. Now, I'm sure scouring the city for distortion seems like it'd be a slog, which is why I prepped an upgrade for your map app. Hyperspace distortions have appeared all over the city, serving as entry points into hyperspace Mumios. They can be located using the handy icons on your map. Old distortions close and new distortions appear at sunrise and sunset each day. With your map open, you can press from minus to hide other icons and show distortions only. Removing information unrelated to hyperspace distortions should simplify things and let you focus on your hyperspace survey work. Right? Oh, that's cool. I have a feeling I know what this one is, so let's start with this one. You saw how the space for information on that distortion over the tower was totally blank, yeah? It's gonna stay that way unless you get going on some good survey work, kid. Some other hyperspace distortions showed up on your map, right? You can start with those. A word of warning, those things probably won't sit there waiting for you forever. What do you mean? They seem to phase in and out of existence. Consider that another quirk of hyperspace Mumios for you to learn more about. As for what else to study, we'll tell you once you go through a distortion. Then I shall put my all into making more donuts. Let us rendezvous back at Hotel Z so I can resume my donut duties, Dream Knight. Oh, we're clearly just the rest in the kid's pawns here, but this research work certainly bears doing. What Naveen said, we ought to look into the distortions of Paransha's sake too. These ought to be of some help in your research, Dream. I've already got enough Ultra Balls as it is. You gotta learn all you can about hyperspace Mumios so everyone regular space Mumios can breathe easy. Get out there and show us what you can do. I'll have Korzargu and get word out to the public that we're actively investigating these distortions. I guess we better get busy ordering up some more donuts from Chef Ansha. Yep, you better. If anything else comes up, I'll be in touch. My kitchen awaits. See you there. It's time to go back to make some more donuts. Chocolate donuts. Hmm. See what other donuts I can make from. I'm gonna make 5 donuts here. Glad I can skip through these every time. As I don't have to see them all the time. Wow, Shinso. Wow, Shabansha, you make a mean donut. A donut's level boost will increase levels of all the Pokemon in your party by the numbers shown. This boost can provide an important leg up in battle against high-level opponents in hyperspace Lumios. The donut energy Hoopa receives from a donut will determine how long you can remain in hyperspace. You'll want to take this into account if you hope to take your time exploring hyperspace Lumios. If you're lucky, a donut can also provide special effects called flavor powers. These effects can provide a range of benefits, from aiding your Pokemon battle to helping you catch the Pokemon you seek. Consider your current goals when choosing which donut to use. Getting into the donut business? Guess you have to make your hotel stand out somehow. Oh ho, never mind the donuts. We got a rare Pokemon here. Like Koopa, the mysterious Pokemon. I've heard its mysterious loops can warp space itself. So let's all hold that thought. Dream Knight, you saw some Mankey? I know they don't live in Lumios, so when I saw you registered one, I went poking around. People are chattering away online about all this hyperspace stuff, and I had a hunch that it was connected to your Mankey sighting. I bet I could get all kinds of fascinating data from Pokemon in hyperspace. You gotta get on it. Though, maybe I do feel a little bad about piling more work on you. A little. Anyway, the real point of my visit is, I powered up your Pokedex. Cool. Pokemon, this Pokedex registers Pokemon found in hyperspace. There are many curious species living there that aren't normally found in Lumiose City. Press X in the Pokedex menu to switch between the Lumiose Pokedex and Hyperspace Pokedex. Bet you can't wait to dive back in and get your hands dirty in hyperspace now. Happy digging! Can I ask who that lively woman was? Maybe it was the acting director of the Pokemon Research Lab. She gets us to do her research. Yeah, I wonder, where is Professor Sycamore? She's rather remarkable, but, well, don't worry about her. Getting back on topic, the next step to investigate hyperspace Lumios would be to check out one of those distortions. Quite right. I'll stand by to prepare more investigatory aid in donut form. Find distortions on your map and dive through them to survey hyperspace Lumios. Let's see. Alright, I'll make 2 more. You know what? I'll make 1 more just so I can see how it works. This feels like a good one to start off with. Okay, never mind. Guess it'll be later. When you give Hoopa a donut to eat, it will open up a portal that allows you to enter hyperspace. Take the description of each hyperspace distortion, choose the most suitable donut for that distortion, and off you go to survey the hyperspace Lumios. As time passes within a pocket of space, Hoopa's donut energy will gradually be consumed. Once the return runs out, you'll have to halt your survey work and return to regular Lumios. You'll also have to leave hyperspace if you block out or are defeated in battle. Let me heal up. Let me save first, in case something were to happen. And let me check the text, too. Okay, it's just Mankey for now. Okay, so it's used here. I gotcha. Did it just fart or something? It sounded like it did. Better not dilly-dally. Oh, Dreamknight, it appears you made it into hyperspace Lumio. I'll put Mr. Corbeau on the phone. Hey, got yourself sorted out on that donut front, on the donut front, did ya? Don't forget to thank Ansha and Hoopa. Now that you're all set, allow me to formally send you a hyperspace survey request with some tasks to accomplish while you're in there. It'll make it easier to keep track of what you have to do in hyperspace Lumio. It'd be a huge help if you could accumulate 7,000 points or so. That'll move our research forward. 7,000 points. You'll probably have to visit hyperspace Lumios a few times to get enough points. When you enter a pocket of space, you'll be given 3 survey tasks to accomplish. Check what you should focus on doing before you set out. By completing these tasks and earning points, you'll help propel the work of Corbeau and his team. Okay, so like with the battle passes in the ZA Royale, the battle. So yeah, good luck out there, eh? All right, let's get moving. Only 15? But most of them. Gimme gold coins? Gimme goals here? Awesome! Oh wow. Ah, it's Wimpod. Ah. Ah, okay. Oops. Looks like we're done for this part. Hey, let's go this way. It's in the wild zone. Okay, so that was just a that was just his cry. It sounded like a fart when I first heard it. Guess I wasn't paying attention. Here's Yalmask. Getting a ton of Mega Shards here. Oh, Oh, time's up. Glad I got one task done. Oops, here it is. Oh, that's a big one. This might be harder than I thought. A brawler. Come on, Xerneas. Oh, there's a big one. Golden one. Not a bad haul. Thank you. Thank you. There was a bonus ball. Darn it, failed to find the bonus ball. Ooh, so close. Oh well. Yeah, I think I know what that is. Oh no. We get Excadrill. Aha! In the nick of time, too. No, unfortunately not for that one. I knew what it was, I just forgot the name. Fine work out there. You've accumulated enough points to advance our research. You have our gratitude. Please come to Mr. Corvo's office so we can discuss our next steps. We'll see you here soon. You two. Corvo called me in just when I thought I was all done helping people out for today. Good, you're both here. Alright, Vinny. Tell us what you've learned, would you? Certainly. Thanks to Dream Knight's investigation, we've ascertained the following. First, there's a possibility that hyperspace Lumios could affect the real Lumios. To be specific, Pokemon observed in hyperspace might eventually reach this world as well. Guess this city's a tourist attraction even for Pokemon. Our second finding is that certain areas within hyperspace Lumios appear to contain Pokemon at risk of rogue Mega Evolution. Oh, that can't be good. Rogue Mega Evolution? That's not good. The Pokemon in hyperspace Lumios are bizarrely tough already. If they rogue Mega Evolve, they might be too much for me and Dream Knight alone. You got that right. Those hyperspace Pokemon are hyper strong. Problem is, hyperspace Lumios apparently gets unstable if too many folks head inside together. 4 people at once seems to be the point where things start going sideways, so 3's the limit. Which gave me an idea. What if we sent you in with a trainer good enough to cover for both Lita and Navi? Someone on our level? We're the ZA's Royale's top 2 trainers, so they have to be really strong. There's a perfect trainer waiting in the wings. Oh? Mm-hmm. Hmm. And do you mean yourself? Huh, I'd be up for it, but you couldn't afford my services. There's a perfect trainer waiting in the wings. I bet is a canary? As if. She just mess around and start live streaming a reaction video or something. Ivor, you got a point, but you know full well getting him to understand the situation would be a pain. Yassine? If anything, I think we'd be better off keeping her quarantined in one of her Yassine zones. Yeah, definitely. I agree. Grisham? Grisham. He's tricky. Very strong, but you can never quite tell what he's thinking. Enough guessing. Let me introduce your new partner. And there she is! Oh, hey there. You must be Dream Knight. Karina! I'm Karina, the successor to a line of Mega Evolution gurus. And I want to test your skills right here, right now. Feel free to use my battle court. It's had the honor of hosting many a ferocious showdown. We'll do it proud, Corbo. Come on, Dream Knight, show me your stuff. Good to see her again. Fun fact, uh, she's actually in the anime. She's actually voiced by the person who did Amy Rose. Mewtwo, Mewtwo. There you are. Right. Just need to power Mewtwo up, then we can begin. Awesome. There is Side Strike. Oh yeah. Need to give it a move to. Need to give it a Mega Stone too. Here it is. I'll do Y. I'm putting in Lucario. No. There we go. Oh, I'm bringing for Alligator in. No Shadow Ball? Oh, here it is. Feels like Mewtwo's just not Mewtwo without Shadow Ball. Actually, I'm gonna switch it out for Aerial Ace. Alright, this should be good. So, I hear you're the trainer who got Zygarde to Mega Evolve and save Lumios. I want to see your skills for myself, and what better way than through a Pokemon battle? I got one special request, if you'll humor me. I want you to show me what Mega Evolution means for you and your Pokemon. So with that, let's roll. He specializes in fighting types. That's why I had to prepare. Don't forget, you gotta show me how you and your Pokemon use Mega Evolution. I will. That's one. You got a Surf Edge. Cool. Figured it'd be Lucario. Let's give it all we've got. Oh, Mega Lucario Z! What an incredible bond you have! That was some amazing power! You are something special. I'm glad I saw your Mega Evolution. It showed me who you are. Kind and straightforward. Mega Evolution brings out a Pokemon's latent strength, but too much power can take its toll on a Pokemon. The most obvious example of that has got to be Rogue Mega Evolution. As the Mega Evolution successor, I want to help you too. I want to help you too. Let's save these poor Pokemon from having to suffer Rogue Mega Evolution. See how good she is? With Karina on your team, you'll be set. Thanks for recruiting her, Corbo. You three are probably fated to meet sooner or later. Just happened to be me who caused it. One last thing. Vinny and I discussed your survey work, and we've got one more request. Whenever you encounter a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon in hyperspace, catch it. Vinny also mentioned you'll want to gather as many any hyperspace berries you come across. What are those? Hyperspace berries are what we call calling the special berries found in hyperspace Lumios. If you give Hoopa donuts made with lots of hyperspace berries, it should power you up enough to go toe-to-toe with rogue Pokemon. I just so happen to have a couple such berries on me. Here, take one. Certain curious berries are found only in hyperspace, such as Hyper Pecha Berry or Hyper Oran Berry. These hyperspace berries have more powerful effects and stronger flavors than regular berries, so they can produce higher ranked donuts. And what about me? What should I be doing? Looks like there's a distortion in Rouge Sector 1 that's got all the signs of Rogue Mega Evolution. We could enter hyperspace Lumios from there. Roger that. Then I'll see you in Rouge Sector 1. There you have it, kid, and you know what to do. Let's go make some more donuts. Alpha power. Okay, that should be good for now. Hey, gimme Ghoul! Hey friend, name's Stilo. I've traveled around all kinds of regions, collecting rare Pokemon. This one right here is Gimme Ghoul. I've got this little box of joy while sightseeing in the Paldea region. But the thing is, you need Gimmighoul coins in order to evolve a Gimmighoul. Not just a few, no siree. We're talking 999! Yeah, I haven't found a single Gimmighoul coin here in Lumio City. Help me out, would you? I'll let you take my Gimmighoul with you if you'll evolve it for me. I can do that. Of course, you want to spend some time with a rare Pokemon like this one. It's a total gimme. I got Gimmighoul! Please evolve my Gimmighoul for me. Here are all the Gimmighoul coins I've managed to collect in Paldea. 413! That's a good start. Come show me once you manage to evolve my Gimmighoul. You'll be able to evolve it once you've got 999 Gimmighoul coins. Let's golden go! Be right back. Oh, that's just enough. $23? Oh, wow. So what's the Pokemon that will my Rogue Mega Evolve? Doesn't say. Hyperspace distortions sure are weird. I kinda wanna poke this thing just to see what happens. I bet there'd be a panic over these if Quasargo hadn't told everyone they're looking into him. Hold on, let me see how many coins I have. Wow. Hold on, let me cash in some Mega Shards real quick. Did I get a lot from those? Let's see what Pokemon it is. Pay attention to the rank of each pocket of hyperspace as indicated by the number of stars. when heading into hyperspace Lumios. If you choose the lower rank donut, your level boost in donut energy might not be high enough, and your attempts to catch Pokemon will be more likely to fail. Let's see. I'm gonna put Excadrill back in. Let's try this one. Wait, I'm going with you. Oops, sorry. I was so pumped to see what the Pokemon's gonna Rogue Mega Evolve, I forgot about you. Anyway, now that all three of us are good and ready, Hyperspace Lumios, here we come. Do your thing, Hoopa. Absol again? So the Absol's about to Rogue Mega Evolve. You know what happens to Absol when it Mega Evolves? Its speed stat goes up. You know your stuff. I forgot, you battled Rogue Mega Absol before, right, Dream Knight? AZ told me. We got a trainer whose battle of Rogue Mega Absol. We've got a trainer who's battled a Rogue Mega Absol before and Karina, the Mega Evolution successor. We can handle this Rogue Pokemon. Ready to handle it. What the? Mega Absol Z? Whoa. While battling Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumios, you'll want to keep an eye on how much Donut Energy Hoopa has left. Picking up black energy orbs during the battle will pause the consumption of Hoopa's Donut Energy, giving you more time to seize victory. Whoa, look at that! Hey! Nice. That was a lot of damage. Finish it. Yes. Now we gotta catch it. Got it. Absolute Z. Whoa, do you always get a Megastone after you calm a rogue Pokemon? That must be the Pokemon saying thanks for freeing it from the pain of rogue Mega Evolution. Seeing it happen up close was really something. I could feel the danger, especially since it was extra strong from being in hyperspace Lumios. Karina, you said that was Mega Absol Z? It sure was. I was shocked. Aren't you supposed to be this Mega Evolution successor or whatever? Hey, Mega Absol Z was only recently discovered. I didn't think we'd run into one right away. Sure. In any case, it's good to know the three of us can handle pretty much any rogue Mega Evolution. Yeah. Team 9 and Tony, you two are fantastic trainers. I'm not surprised Team MZ managed to pull Lumios out of crisis mode. I think I can learn even more about Mega Evolution by helping you with your surveys. And the more I know, the deeper the bonds I can build with my Pokemon. Hey there, good work. Our instruments stopped picking up those rogue Mega Evolution readings. Thanks for your help too, Miss Mega Stones. Taking down a rogue Mega Evolution alongside the Team NZ crew is pretty big. Guess you really deserve that Mega Evolution Successor title. Your efforts got us some valuable data too. We'll get to work analyzing it. Tomorrow we should have more to tell you. For today, hit the bricks and get some rest. Sounds good to me. I could sure use a what's that? Ooh, that's that's a big golden Pokeball, right? I wonder if Pokemon's gonna leap out of it. Wanna try shooting with a move just in case, Dream Knight? Right? Ooh, a lot of berries. Oran, Persim, Thumb, Citrus. It also contains what seems to be butter? Butter? Why would something like that? Why would something like that have butter? Well, I sure didn't expect to find butter here, but it looks like quality stuff. I go so far as to call it nice butter. Nice butter. Mmm, it even smells high quality. Let's show Ansha. I bet it'll be great for her donuts. Good idea. I think it's time to head back to your home base at Hotel Z anyway. Wow, been a while since I stepped in here. Pardon me, might you be a guest? This is Karina, Team NZ's latest star helper. Beg your pardon, and thanks for your help. I'm Naveen. I'm Lita. Good to meet you, Karina. And my name is Ansha. Luke and I have the honor of lending Team NZ our services. Super thrilled to meet you all. Like Tony said, my name's Karina. Now that the introductions are out of the way, we brought back something nice, Ansha. Sure, Dream Knight. Is there a story behind this butter? Turned up after we calmed the rogue Pokemon in hyperspace Lumios. You know, it's weird how nothing in there is real but the Pokemon and the items we find. Fascinating. If you don't mind, I shall borrow some to produce ever more and finer donuts. Now I think Karina needs a welcome party. I'll get some food going. Excuse me, Karina? Did you say you've been to Hotel Z before? Sure have. AZ and I went way back. Once he started having trouble battling for himself, I entrusted him with my Lucario to help. And Lucario helped me out. AZ told me how my Lucario helped you calm that first Mega Absol. He seemed happy. Does AZ have something to do with why you came to Lumio's then? Yep, I'm here for two reasons. To pay my respects at AZ's grave, and help put a stop to Rogue Mega Evolution. Getting to try this special curry is a bonus. I had the honor of being sous chef. Ordinarily, I treat you to one of my signature donuts, but dinner took precedence. Well, I can't wait to try one of your donuts soon, Ansha. So now that I've met everyone in Team NZ, I've got a big favor to ask, which is to please let me stay here with you all while we get this mission done. No objections here. That'll make it easier for us to coordinate. I'll set you up with a room once dinner's done. Oh, has someone else taken room 301 now? That's your room? I wondered why it was always locked. Yep, it's mine. Looking forward to being hotel mates with you all. Hey, AZ. I made it back. I know I was too late to stop things from going wrong with the tower. But this time, I'll help out however I can. We can't lose. We can't let these poor Pokemon in hyperspace Mumios keep going rogue mega evolving. I'll handle. No, I won't just handle them. I'll save them from any more suffering. That's the spirit, Karina. Ah, that old room of mine is the best. Felt like AZ was still here, welcoming me back. The hotel where I reside is so decadent that I can never quite feel relaxed there. I'm not surprised you got set up in a plush spot. You come from you come from one fancy family, Ansha. It seems that way. Well, both her coat and her apron are bespoke, if I'm not mistaken. You know, in all this craziness, I forgot to ask. Is it really okay for you to hang out here with us all the time, Ansha? Of course, my donut shop is here, after all. Well, sure, but I think Lita's still got a point. Don't you need to let the folks back at your hotel know about your donut shop and everything? Not to worry, I've been returning to my hotel at bedtime. Huh? Oh, right, Hoopa's. You've been doing it with Hoopa, haven't you? A customer? Welcome. Gwyn, what do your senses tell you, Chandelure? A donut shop? I better report back. Target acquired. In Hotel Z. Can we help you with something, Gwyn? Not another word, fake kinetic. Huh? Team MZ! Whoa! Laban! Looks like we got some strong trainers here. You gonna battle her? Should we battle them, both of them? Should we battle both? Should we both battle them? No, Karina, wait. Don't provoke her. I'm not here to battle. I've got real serious business. We need a room? No! No battles and no rooms. Alright, Laban, we hear you. Perhaps we could discuss this a little more calmly? Calm? Calm? There's no time for calm. At this rate, I'm risking the wrath of Lady Jacinth, and it's not gonna be pretty. I think you'll be able to explain the situation better if you take a deep breath. Yeah, just calm down. Okay. Lady Jacinth has a close friend, whom she deeply respects and admires. The daughter of that friend has been staying at Hotel Richissime. I was tasked with acting both as bodyguard and babysitter during her stay. But now she's gone. Miss Ansha! Where are you? Hold on. Uh, uh, the hotel Ansha was staying at before this was Richisime? So that would mean Jacinth is that Jacinth and Ansha are actually buddies? Here, like I said, our mission's complete. I'm leaving now. Oh no. Oh no, you're not. I'm worried so I've been so worried about Miss Ansha and what Lady Jacinth might do to punish my oversight. Now I'm so stressed. I can't even see straight. I need a Pokemon battle to calm down, but I can't win on my own with my blood pounding like this. I don't see what you expect me to do about that. Come on, 2-on-2, us versus them. I need you on my team so I don't go off the rails. We might pick a teammate. Me and Gwen are gonna team up for this one. You're irritating me in a somewhat evilish way. So I'll play one if I can trounce the fake Kinetic. Now I'm being dragged into this. Why? Come on, Naveen. You want to help Laban settle down, right? Go get him. Hmm, fine. I'll see you all outside. Fake Kinetic? Now that you got that Absolite Z, I've got an important tip for you, Dream Knight. Mega Evolved Pokemon classified with Z have special characteristics. Some Mega Evolved Pokemon have a Z added to their names, such as Mega Absol Z and Mega Lucario Z. These Pokemon need less time to fire off moves, but quickly burn through Mega Power in exchange. As a result, they're not as well suited for long battles. If you want to try out Z Mega Evolution, have your Absol hold that Absolite Z Stone. You could even test it against Laban and win right now. I sense like a um, uh, sense that they're being victimized for something, but I'll, I'll try it. Gonna need power up Absol real quick. Wait, Play Rough. Play Rough works better. Wait, save? Let's go. Let's go! Are we doing this? Let's... Yes, let's that. Yes, let's. I'm going to win, so I can leave and get some peace. Yeah, I don't blame her. Sisters in suffering? Wow. Wow. Look at that. Right. Mega Scrappy. Endure. Mega Evolve. Finish them. Time for our secret weapon. Mega Evolve so we can drag these kids, Dragalchi! Success! Wish we won that one. Winning's what gives a heated battle real meaning after all. Your Pokemon shine with justice. That goes for both of you. Having another trainer at your side makes it much easier to keep a cool head in battle. But we still lost. My apologies, Gwyn. I take full responsibility. I'm just happy I got to team up with someone other than Ivor. Now, back to the matter at hand. I came here because I need to find Miss Ansha. As I said, Lady Yacine cares a great deal for her. If something were to happen to Miss Ansha, I shudder to think of the consequences. I don't care what happens to me. Oh, well, no. I do care what happens to me, but I care more about my duty as her bodyguard. So, Ansha's been here the entire time. Gwyn tried to tell you. Hello. What? Now she notices. I told you. Oh, got it. My blood must have been really my bu my blood must have really been pounding in my head. Well, what matters is that Miss Ansha is safe. Thank goodness for that. At least I can rest easy knowing she's in the capable hands of Team MZ. Will Yacine be alright with that, do you think? That is the question. I'm sure Lady Yacine would prefer to have Miss Ansha at Hotel Richissime, but Lady Yacine can be quite overprotective. I'm sure Miss Ansha would feel cooped up. I cannot abandon my donuts. I've got to keep working on them. My dream depends on it. Very well then. Miss Ansha, feel free to remain here. If anyone asks, I'll tell them you're still in your room at Hotel Richissime. However, I must insist that this matter be kept secret from Lady Yacine. If she finds out, it'll be your heads on the chopping block, Team MZ. I'll take my leave. Best of luck, and work hard at that, and work hard at your donut craft, Miss Ansha. All right, time to head back. I'm impressed, Liban. That was very considerate of you. You're too easily impressed. We're not all like evil, you know. We better not let Yacine find out about this, or she'll shut Ansha in the Yacine zone. I don't know who's harder to handle, Yacine or Laban. Tonight, I need you, that team leader of yours, and Miss Megastones to come to my office. I overheard. Let's go. Hopefully this means they figured out something new to tell us. Our hotel is remarkably busy for how few guests we have. Guess we'll see you later, Dream Knight. There you are, my busy crew. Sorry to make you haul yourselves here every time we need to have a meeting. Afraid we can't really help it, though. Folks seem to get spooked whenever they see me and Felipe roaming the streets, and holocalls wear me down. They don't have the warmth of a face-to-face chat. Anyway, down to business. Our research into hyperspace lumios is coming along thanks to you all. We're still in the dark when it comes to that distortion hanging out over the tower. Of hyperspace rogue mega arena. That one's definitely a Zangoose. And that's definitely a Quillfish. But, well, we managed to stumble onto a rather troubling discovery. How troubling? It seems more of these pockets of hyperspace are appearing as time goes on, and they're beginning to affect our world too. We've started getting reports that Pokemon from hyperspace Lumios have been showing up here in regular space Lumios. If we're talking worst case scenario, hyperspace Lumios could eventually swallow the whole city. That can't be good. We can't let that happen. We sure can't. Luckily, it's not all bad news. Thanks to your research, we can now detect hyperspace distortions that we couldn't before. Be warned, however. The parts of hyperspace Lumios beyond these distortions likely hold even stronger Pokemon. Bring 'em on. With the three of us working together, we can handle anything. Let's go scour different parts of hyperspace Lumios for berries and other ingredients. We gotta order up plenty of donuts from Chef Ansha. These ought to be of some help in your research, Dream Knight. I've already got some, but thanks. It sounds like you know what to do. Get to it. Let me see what I can make with the new donuts, with the new berries I got. Four berries, cool. Let me see what else. Right. That's a that's a fungus. Strudel. How did he manage to catch a strudel? Start with this one. Here it is. Help! Who are you? Two Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon are fighting. It's a Rogue Mega Showdown. Oh, whoa, Crabrawler! Crabrawler can Mega Evolve. We can't just let them have at it. They can pummel this whole place to pieces. Please step in and stop these Mega Crabombal's Rogue Mega Mega Showdown. Okay, so Crabrawler's a rock and fighting an ice type. So keeping Mewtwo in, I'm gonna need a fire type. I'm keeping Xerneas in. Too dangerous for Absol. Maybe I could bring in Mawile for this. I wonder how I can evolve. I'm guessing it has to be in the ice zone of this game. Right. Here goes nothing. Look at that. It's standing on icicles for legs. Like like they were like their boots or something. What? Already? Of course it had to know Earthquake. Ah. There's only one per. Huh? Dang it. Oh, dang. Yeah, these guys are too strong. Yeesh. That wasn't too good. No. Bullet, can you help out? Let's try this again. If it were just one, it'd be easier. And oh crap. I'm not gonna have enough time to beat this. Let me try this again. Got a lot of training with these guys. Zygarde cannot help him. I needed a oops. I needed a strong ghost. I need to burn them. Gonna make sure they all get the protection they need. Okay, let's try this now. I hope that burns can still do the attack cut like it's always done. That's what I'll start it off with. Darn it. It didn't work. Oh no. But at least the fighting attack, um, at least it's ghost type. It's giving it some form of protection. Darn it. Darn. But they can't be burned. Darn. I'll try to buff up the defenses. Let's see if I can do it this time now. Darn it! Not again. What? That's it, I'm out of here. You're too strong. I need to do more training. Let me see what the other Megastone is. And the Pokemon is... It's... Go Villain? Hmm. Okay, let's try this. That pepper around its neck kind of makes it look like it's wearing a necktie. Hi, Bakir. Man, after one hit. Let Zygarde handle this. Right. Mega Evolve. Almost there. Ah, at least this one was easier. Hey, Bakir. How you doing? Go Villainite. See what else I can find here. Nothing. Good. How's the stream going? I'm doing good. I'm just trying to just managed to do a Rogue Mega Evolution battle of the new Pokemon DLC. I tried to do it. I tried to do the previous one, but I couldn't beat it. There were two of them that I had to deal with, which was more than I could handle. Right. So let's. Yeah, but this one was easier since there was only one I had to deal with. If I could just find that hyperspace hole. Here it is. Gonna have to bring a fighting type like Lucario. There you are. You fix your mic and it's level for every game. Sounds perfect, huh? And clear. Oh, glad I. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. See here. Wait for catch wild Pokemon. Charlie. And Staravia. Come on. Why can't I? There we go. Alpha Eevee. Okay. Oh, darn it. Okay, that works out. Wasn't able to find a single boulder to destroy. Oh, new research now. Let's see what we got. Oh. Ugh. Well, it's too late since I already completed the missions. Okay, that's a gold pin, not a I see. Makes sense now. Side mission? Hmm. How are there people still living here? Or even living there in the first place? Who are there, young trainer? Can I ask this question? I'm the director of Académie Étoile. I'm doing my. I'm afraid that certain circumstances prevent me from doing so. Please, would you live in my sense? I'm not gonna read them. I'm not gonna bother reading the side quests. Huh? Hmm. This seems strange. How are there people here? I don't know what's happening. Oops. There we go. Okay. Okay. Like that. Green balls. Hmm. Here's the gulpin. Huh? I just heard a shiny. Where is that shiny? Darn it, it's gone. Well, at least I know I can get shinies here. Still. Darn it. Good. Oh, that was too close. Oh, let me try. Okay. I'll go here. Here's. Whoa. Hey, where are you going? What's the matter with you? You two, why are you? What's the matter with you? Why are you going that way? Hey, what gives? Alright, get rid of this one. Why do they keep going this way? Wrong one. Got it. Hey, a Tepic. Just in time. Hey, can't wait to see what this one will be. What's this? Get up there again. Oh, right over here. There it is. And with Karina. Let's do it. This is as long as I could get. Awesome. Thank you. Now let's see who the Pokemon is. And it's Staraptor. Ooh. Demon Zeta stopped the tower when it went wild, and the tower was the cause of Rogue Mega Evolution, right? So why are Pokemon in Hyper's Lumio still Rogue Mega Evolving? Maybe it's a ripple effect from all the Mega power that overflowed when the tower went nuts. Well, looks like our opponent here will be a Staraptor. Staraptor becomes a flying and fighting type Pokemon once it Mega Evolves. Okay, that's good to know. Electric types will come in handy if you got any. Oh, time to bring out Electros. Wawa can step in for Axel. What happened to the Gardevoir that I got from the gift? What do you mean do that? Oh, I forgot about Dragonite. You need to train Dragonite up too. Hmm. What? And Frostlass. Here we go. Hold on. Let's go. Let's see what Mega Staraptor looks like. Whoa! Look at that! Shoot, I forgot Xerneas. Thanks. Oh. Go, Mewtwo, go! Getting swifter. Don't have much time. Almost there. Success! Awesome! Better catch it. Wow. Megastar after nearly kicked our butts. Can't believe how much stronger even rogue Pokemon are in hyperspace Lumios. Hey, you three. We saw the rogue Mega Evolution readings disappear. Good work over there. Go ahead and call it a day. We'll get to work analyzing the data we got. Karina? The telltale golden gleam of another giant Pokeball. I think I know what's in it, but you better crack it open with a move and find out. Ame, Toxie, Swalot, Undo. More butter? Now this looks like the good stuff. Why don't we call it grape butter? I bet this will level up Ansha's donut game. Nice battling, Green Knight. Let's get back to Hotel Z. We're back. Show Ansha what we found, Green Knight. Whatever could it be? More wonderful butter! How lovely! You know, Tawny, I'm starting to crave a nice Hotel Z dinner. Heard and coming right up. It's like battling rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon in hyperspace Lumios. They're way too strong. You give them a run for their money, Dream Knight. It's nuts how powered up the wild Pokemon in hyperspace Lumios are. I suppose that would be the hyperspace level phenomenon Corbeau mentioned to us. I'm surprised you're still able to beat them. Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve, right, Ansha? Right, Mr. Corbeau taught me something intriguing. When Dreamlight and company pass through a hyperspace distortion, it appears the Pokemon receive a portion of the power that Hoopa gained from eating its donut. Whoa, that's cool! Your donuts and Hoopa's powers are really working in beautiful harmony. Let's dig in. Gotta keep our energy up to sustain our hyperspace Lumios research. It was nice of LeBon to send us some apology goodies to go with dinner. LeBon's a strong Mega Evolution user too, right? I gotta challenge her to a battle soon. Part of being the Mega Evolution successor is seeing the different ways trainers and their Pokemon use it. You just got done battling a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. You're still hungry to battle a Mega Evolution user? Yeah, I'm out to experience Mega Evolution in all its incredible shapes and forms. Hey Ansha, that distortion above the towers got you worried, huh? Yes, I feel as if I can almost hear a voice calling faintly from it. Well, that's eerie. Maybe there's a Pokemon on the other side that's trying to tell us something? We'll have to keep surveying to find out. Which means we'll need your donut teamwork. Anyway, you better head back to your hotel for the night before LeBon blows a gasket. I mean, before LeBon gets worried. I suppose I'd better. Good night, Miss Karina. Okay. Who's that? Stay away. Stay away. Who's say, who's trying to tell them to stay away? It's good that Jet announced we're looking into hyperspace distortions and all, but I've gotta say, I'm kinda shocked everyone in the city isn't really panicking. And what about you, Tony? Is it really okay that you keep blowing off Quasargo for this? There's definitely stuff at Quasargo that I should be doing, but surveying hyperspace Lumios is more urgent. The whole city's counting on us. That's what's up. I can see why you're Team MZ's leader. Between you, me, and Dream Knight, we can save any Pokemon that Rogue Mega evolves. How noble! To save Pokemon not only of our city, but of hyperspace Lumios too. What an amazing bunch Team MZ is. Real kind of you, Ansha. I'm proud to be helping your hyperspace Lumios survey work along with Miss Karina. There'll be no surveys without you two. You're practically Team MZ's members yourselves. Wait, I thought they were already members. Well, I haven't gotten Team MZ's logo anywhere on my garments. I couldn't bring myself to stitch up your Haute Couture coat with our logo, Ansha. Hello, Team MZ. Lovely morning to you all. I hate to put a damper on the day, but we're not done analyzing your survey data yet. I'll let you know the moment we've got something to report. Be good until then, kids. I don't know how Corval got to be our go-to guy for all things hyperspace Lumios, but he's surprisingly on the ball. Oh, I've got a kind of neat idea. What's up? I just thought it'd be fun to see the sides of Lumios instead of twiddling our thumbs here. You can't be satisfied shuttling between here and Richissime, right, Ansha? Well, since you mentioned it, I've been hoping to experience Cafe Soleil myself. There you go. I've got an exhibit I want to see at the Lumios Museum. That sounds lovely. I'd like to pay the museum a visit too. And we got ourselves a plan. First stop, the Lumios Museum. Second, a little sophisticated lounging at Cafe Soleil. Want to be our guide, Dream Knight? You've definitely earned a break from making donuts, Ansha. Time to be a kid and have fun. We're off to Lumios Museum. See you there. Oh, that music feels so nostalgic. One look into the Lumios Museum, you can tell it's remarkable. If buildings were Pokemon trainers, this one would be a champion for sure. I've never had a chance to visit, even with how close it is to Hotel Richissime. I'll be our tour guide, as long as you two don't mind that I know nothing about art. By all means. Then let's begin with that painting over there. Lead the way, Miss Karina. What a fantastical looking city. Does such a place really exist? It sure does. The gym leader there is pretty mystifying herself. That tree in the painting is supposed to be 1,500 years old. Maybe AZ watched it grow up. I bet you're right. I'm sure his long years of wandering took him to all kinds of places. I'd like to see this 1,500-year-old tree. It's ours for the seeing. People can go practically anywhere as long as they got Pokemon. My dear mama once told me the same thing. She just said it's part of what makes a trainer's partnership with their Pokemon so amazing. Gone all over the place with Kari and the rest of my team, and I think your mom's spot on. Okay, let's see what's upstairs. one truly appreciates the scale of Lumio City when seeing it laid out this way. Hotel Chisney and his name would be over there, right? Indeed. They're a fairly long way from Hotel Z, with many people filling the city between them. Yeah, this city's sheer charm draws all kinds of people here. The Lumios can also be a disaster magnet. That big power outage, the tower running wild, and now there's hyperspace Lumios too. That's true. As such as I hope to find that fine legendary Pokemon in hyperspace, the idea that hyperspace Lumios can merge with Lumios is troubling. We'll stop it. Yeah, that's why we're doing all this survey work. Make sure things turn out okay. Plus, we're gonna find what's causing all this rogue mega evolution. Stop it. We won't let those poor Pokemon keep suffering. Indeed, I'll make donuts diligently support you. Is it alright if we go see what's on display over there? You bet. Hisuian Pokeballs. Remarkable that people in the olden days used handmade Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. They sure had it rough. Thank goodness we can mass produce them now, like at the Pokeball factory here in Kalos. So they can be so they can be used today, huh? Being interested in catching some Pokemon for yourself, Ansha? Seems more like you're Hoopa's friend than its trainer. I bet you do a great job. I'm not quite sure about the challenge of becoming a Pokemon trainer, especially considering the examples that I have to live up to, such as my dear mighty mama. Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't mean you have to try to be the strongest one, you know. Although, I'm curious how it would feel to reach rank A in the ZA Royale. Anything to share, Dream Knight? I was too busy to notice. Makes sense. You were doing it so you could stop the tower from wrecking the city after all. Well, Nalansha, if you change your mind about becoming a Pokemon trainer, let us know. I'll put you through the wiring. I'll put I'll put you through the ring. My my special coaching process. You're very kind. I'll consider it. Shall we move on to the next exhibit? Shall we ever? This is the Temple of Sinnoh. They say some legendary Pokemon appeared here. What if we found a section of hyperspace and Lumios resembling this temple? Do you think the fine legendary Pokemon I'm looking for would be there? Hard to say. Maybe. If the Pokemon you're after had something to do with this temple, that is. That would make sense. Hey, don't forget already got a spectacular Pokemon Hoopa right there. Maybe it seems like no big deal since you're together all the time, but that one's special. How'd you meet Hoopa anyway? I happened upon Hoopa. Oh, I suppose it was about 6 months ago now. The poor thing looked much the worse for wear. It seemed to have just lost a battle with a mighty Pokemon it played a prank on. That wasn't nice. But I fed Hoopa a fresh baked donut and it perked up straight away. Stuck by my side ever since, and helped me visit hyperspace as well. Whoa, so your donuts were so tasty that they unlocked Hoopa's inner power? I guess people in Pokemon meet for a reason, even if we're not their trainers. Okay, my turn to pick an exhibit. Follow me. Okay, my turn. Oh, wait, Miss Karina. I found this painting on stuff. What is that place? It's called the Tower of Mastery. I trained there for ages. Do you always know you wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, Miss Karina? Not exactly. When I was a kid, my parents were super busy. Kind of like yours, Ansha. I hung out with my grandpa a lot and naturally started to follow in his footsteps. That's how I ended up becoming a Pokemon. That's how I became a trainer. Is our conversation about whether you want to be a trainer weighing on you? I suppose so. It's mostly to do with my dear mama. I look up to her very much, so I'd love to be able to gift her with that fine Pokemon. But if I became a trainer, I worry I'd never live up to the standards she set. Maybe, maybe not. I bet as long as you do what you really want, she'll be happy for you. That's what my grandpa wanted for me anyway. Although he does sometimes sigh and ask what happened to the quiet little kid I used to be. Haha, goodness. Either way, you're already amazing, Ansha. Even if you aren't a trainer, you've befriended a Pokemon like Hoopa. That's really something. Anyway, I think I'm all museumed out. Shall we head to the Blue District and visit Cafe Soleil? Yes, please. Hmm, right here. Welcome, may I help you? So this is Cafe Soleil. What a lovely looking place. All over for us. Go ahead and grab a seat. Do you take your coffee with sugar, Ansha? I'll try without. That's how my dear mama takes hers. I wonder if this is the flavor mama loves so much? Oh, you're too young to be drinking coffee. I may need to wait and approach it again when I'm a bit more grown up. Yeah, you're too young. Your Soleil blend is looking real good to me. Ready for my moo moo milk tea? If you don't mind that I've already taken a sip. Deal. Let me guess, Supa. You're thinking you'd rather have one of Ansha's donuts than this stuff? You get an amazing boost of power whenever you eat one of Ansha's donuts, right? But even so, you took a licking for from some amazing Pokemon before Ansha found you. Sting. Hmm, he got burned. Then you went and took Ansha into hyperspace. I guess I'm just now realizing how glad we should have be that she came back unharmed. We wouldn't be able to do any of our survey work in hyperspace Munoz without you two. So if things get rough, ask us for help. Gotta take care of you. Let's keep up the good work for all of Lumio's sake. When you think about it, Ansha's doing is way more impressive than just being a trainer. Right, Dreamlight? It definitely is impressive. Thank you for saying so. Looking back, it was reckless of me to dive headlong into hyperspace Munoz. When Huba pried open that distortion, I simply couldn't fight my curiosity. Yeah, that's human nature. Who wouldn't try to peek through and see what's on the other side? You do the same, right, Dream Knight? I totally peek. I knew it. Wow, I lost track of time chatting. I bet we'll hear from Corbeau pretty soon, huh? Most likely. As much as I hate for our fun to end, we better return to Hotel Z. The gang's all back. I was playing tourist for a change. Playing tourist. Oh, it was lovely. What a luxurious way to pass the time. Lucky you. Wish I could have tagged along. You can visit the museum and go to cafes literally any time you want. You just don't get it, Naveen. I guess we've got more important things to talk about. Indeed. Well done not derailing the conversation. We have something for you, Ansha. Whatever could it be? Ooh. Wow. Why? Look at my apron. It's emblazoned with our logo. Just a little something we whipped up while you were out on the town. We. Welcome to Team NZ, Ansha. Thank you, thank you. I'm so pleased to be matching with everyone else at last. Nice for her to put on her apron. How come only Asha gets a logo? Can't you sew one onto my outfit too? The megastones all over your clothes don't leave much space to work with, Karina. Oh, true. These megastones are symbols of my bonds with my Pokemon. I'd never take them off. Logo or no-go, Karina. Um, you're part of Team NZ too. You could be wearing a bandana, so with the logo. That could help. Hey, you all hear that? Sounded like it came from the strategy meeting room. Better see what it was. Go check that room, Drew Knight. And me do everything. No one seems to be here. Guess we've got ghosts. Please don't start. What's wrong? Getting flashbacks to Rogue Mega Bayonet? Come on, Naveen, you're not actually scared. Hmm? Whoa! What the? A Gulpin? Yeah! This Gulpin doesn't come from hyperspace Lumios, right? Yeah. I know I must have been dealing with cases where Pokemon mysteriously appear, and I think this Gulpin probably turned up the same way. Yeesh, I bet Pokemon pop up like this all over the city if we don't take care of those things. What shall we do about our Gulpin guest? I wonder if the tasty smell of Chef Ansha's donuts lured it here. I suppose it could just live here, couldn't it? AZ let Pokemon stay here after all, and I'm willing to forget the scare it gave me. Hello again, Helpful Squad. Sorry for the holdup. We've gone over the data from missions, and we've learned something big. I need our Rogue Mega Evolution Pokemon Task Force over here, pronto. All three of you. Wow, you're a task force now? You gonna go, Tawny? Obviously. Lita, Naveen, can you hold down the fort and look after Ansha? We definitely owe Corbeau an in-person visit after all the data crunching is done. Let's go. Alright, once I get the survey taskbar, then I'm gonna call it a stream. There you are. Let's get to how do you do's. That distortion above what used to be Prism Tower continues to confound us. All this research and we're still in the dark about that massive whatever it is. That sounds challenging. Yeah, maybe, but it's not all bad news. After pouring all the data, we've come up with a theory about hyperspace Mumios itself. We think hyperspace Mumios is sort of a big melange of subconscious thoughts. I don't think I get it. It's a little difficult for me to even explain, truth be told. Felipe, fill him in. Well, to elaborate on the boss's summary, the degree to which hyperspace Lumios resembles parts of our city made us suspicious, so we went looking through your survey data to see if we could find a cause for the resemblance. We've come to suspect that it's not Lumio cities being reflected per se, but rather memories of it. In other words, the subconscious. Thanks for the crash course, Felipe. Well, we're not through analyzing yet. Who knows? Maybe it's a reflection of the subconscious of people and Pokemon. There's a lot more we need to learn, which means we've got a lot more surveying to do. If hyperspace Lumios keeps expanding at this rate, there's no telling what havoc might occur. We've got this. Good, because Team NZ is pretty much all we can count on. But don't get overconfident. It's still tough in there. Use the XP candies you find in hyperspace to beef up your Pokemon if you need to. Yeah, our Pokemon don't seem to get EXPs from defeating Pokemon Hyper XP points from defeating high Pokemon Hyperspace Lumios. So that'll definitely help. Thanks, Corbeau. Did they just break the fourth wall just now? Guess we better order up some more donuts from Chef Ansha. These ought to be of some help in your research. Good luck out there. Alright. Alright, this is gonna be a good stopping point of tonight. Pretty late for me, and I need to get up early for work tomorrow. So thank you all for tuning in to me. So I'm gonna pick this back up next week. For tomorrow, I'm gonna go with a different stream. So, um, so again, thank you all for coming. This is Dream Knight signing off. So good night, everybody, and may you all have pleasant dreams. See ya. And this is from Hoopa. Ale, Ale Hoopa, Ale Hoopa Ring. Sorry. Ale Hoopa Ring.